deck profile for you here. This is Ivan with his Raccoons.
Alright, we play 14 monsters, 3 Pampoko, 2 Tantan, then we have our 1-ups, 1 Kitten, this is a Fabled Cerebral, I don't have one yet, 1 Mythical Beast, 1 Elephant, 1 Raikou, 1 Tree Otter, 1 Raikou, and 2 Junk Synchrons. 14 total. Spells, 3 Upstart, 3 Obedience School, 2 MST, 2 Soul Charge, 1 Ups, 1 Book of Moon, Closed Forest, Dark Cold Creature Swap. Traps, Triple Fiendish, 2 Mistake, these are Mirror Forces for now, but we'll put those in when I got them. 2 Deep Prison, 1 Bottomless, 1 Blackhorn, 1 Warning, and 1 Torrential.
And what started you with that?
Strengths of this deck basically are trying to make a really big field first turn. I mean, most people already know what this card does. If you haven't ever played Beasts, it summons 3 level 2 or lower Beast effect type monsters from your deck to the field. Their effects are negated, but you go off of these monsters.
+2.
If you summon another beast from your hand, you can go pretty much, say, about 2 different ways from here. You can make 2 Sandayus, which are your main extra deck monster. You make this guy. I usually make 2 of these guys per game. Sometimes I make 3, and like every single game I make this guy. These guys, as long as you control another beast, they can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. You detach a material, you make a token. Token is a beast level 1 Earth, has the same attack as the highest monster on the field. Now, if we go back to the situation where we have our 3 beasts from the Obedience School and another beast from our hand, we can make 1 Sandayu. We have Elephant, our tuner, Wind Up Kitten. We use Sandai's effect to make a token. The token itself will be level 1. Level 1 +2, that's level 5. We sync all these, and we make Beast. This is a combo that I usually go into more often than the 2 Sandai's. It's just kind of game against Spellbooks, against Gishkis. Like Good Pascal was playing here today. Any deck that runs a lot of spells, it's a very strong combo. And if you draw traps that you can back this setup with, that's almost game when you go first. It's just such a strong combo. Sometimes though, you don't draw Obedience School, so your best other plays are usually summoning Pampoko, special summoning Tantan from the deck, and then on your next turn, you would flip Tantan and then special summon Kalantosa from your deck. Kalantosa gets to pop a card. If you've already used Kalantosa, you could special summon a Wind Up Kitten or a Raikou, and then just make some more Xyz plays or just go from there.
Okay.
Some people play Beast King Barbaros in this deck, and I tested this guy a lot. But I found that the combo that he has with Obedience Schooled rarely ever happens. It's just because you usually only run 1 or 2 copies of this guy, and it's just when you're going off the Obedience School, you're going for the 2 double Sandayu or the Beast play. There's just no way you're going to be able to use a Barbaros' effect to wipe your opponent's board.
Yeah.
And because of the fact that you run Soul Charge, I mean, you can just. After you've Obedience Schooled, you're going to have like a bunch of beasts in your grave, usually with Elephant, and then you can just bring them all back with Soul Charge and then make Leo. So I still run Leo in my extra deck.
So what's in the extra?
Aside from the aforementioned Leo, you also have a bunch of synchros, because again, with the Soul Charge, it opens up a lot of flexibility. Colossus is a Veiler on legs. You get to negate one of your opponent's face-up monsters, and it also becomes 0 attack, so you can get over big monsters pretty easily. Balmung is Monster Reborn when it gets destroyed by a card effect. It's alright, I don't make him too much. Caster is just good against decks that don't run any dark monsters, and it's a good way to get over beaters. It's very good against dragons. This is Thundercorn, although I've never actually made Thunder Unicorn. I use this as a proxy for our Mateys, and our Mateys is just so good against all of the graveyard meta right now and all the hands and all that kind of stuff. Then we have 4 level 8, Scrap Dragon, Crimson Blader, Colossal Fighter, and Stardust Dragon. I've made this maybe like 2 times, I made this like once, and I've made this guy like 3 or 4 times. Scrap Dragon is just great with Sandayu, and you have like another beast. Because then you can just like, you can target Sandayu and then one of your opponent's cards, and you just have like infinite pops. As long as you have Scrap Dragon, Sandayu, and a beast, you can just keep popping
+1s, yeah. Great.
And that's just a pretty strong combo. The deck itself, it really does depend on your opening hand. If you don't open with Obedience School or a way to make Sandai very early, it can be very tough to play against your opponent's cards. You lose against skill drain and any kind of negation, so this deck has a hard time answering breakthrough skill, and that's why I'm planning to take out the MSTs for Forbidden Lances, because I was anticipating seeing a lot of Phoenix Chain, and people aren't playing that at our locals right now, so I have to take this out. That's it. I mean, it's a pretty fun deck. You know, all your monsters are like super tiny. Like your biggest guy is like technically Junk Synchron, and he has like 1300 attack.
Damn.
So it's fun. Just you know, defeating your opponent with these tiny little cute guys.
Yeah, thanks for
and
the
it's a
profile.
fun deck. Yeah.